Agent 007, what's going on, man?
But no, it's fine. I think I saw the goals. Miscommunication by Zungu there and Pitase. As expected in a team, which doesn't play a lot together. So there's always be miscommunication. But I think besides those two goals, I think they've been okay. They've been fine. They haven't been bad at all. The combination play is not that crisp, but it's there. It's fine. You can see they train together as a team. So I'm not worried. They're fine. And I think TX Galaxy, they're making a mistake of sitting back. I think when you wound a tiger, go for the kill. Why not go for the third? Because you see this defense is shaky. I think that's the mistake they're making. And I think also having Walende or Uzungu and Umkulis in the midfield is not helping us. I think I would prefer having a more explosive player, maybe Gaston. Someone who's going to be clinical, because you look at the players that are there. None of them is clinical. Omaboa is not clinical. Mendieta is not clinical. Who else is playing up top there? Mayema is not clinical. So we need someone who's going to be a bit clinical, Unku or Serino, and also someone who's more explosive. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm fine. I'm fine with the performance. Okay. That's fine, except the goals. Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back. But Pitso, how are you finding this game so far? Welcome to the show.
How are you, Mr. OT?
I'm good. Hey, man. Say a smile.
I'm sitting Mole, one of the 57 supporters, right next to me here. He's not happy. He's asking relevant questions already. Where's Gift Mutupa? For some firepower up front, that option. Sometimes it's okay to put your ego aside. Gift Mutupa, Gaston Serino. Come on, coach. And the defense is really slow. It's being exposed. I think finally, people will appreciate the explosiveness. Come to Umvala. Umvala is the one who covers a lot of ground in terms of pace. People know they can't escape Umvala. When you are a striker or a pusher and you see Umvala charging, you change your mind. You understand? So now Umvala Geko, it's just a Rook, Lebusa, AB. These boys are going to come, and the Rook is on a yellow already. These boys, but TS Galaxy are still going to come, unless if they do the usual thing that teams usually do against Sundowns, the fatal mistake of defending. Then Sundowns will win 3-2. If they make that fatal mistake of sitting back, they'll see which. In as much as I'm asking which way is Mutupa. Bonganzung is a quality player, Mendieta is a quality player, no, Mayama is a quality player. One understand. So, it's tricky. I can't even say TS Galaxy have wrapped this up. I'll only say that when the fat lady sings.
Okay. Let me bring in Charis. How are you doing, Charis? Welcome to the show. You can just unmute and jump in. There we go.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, bro. And how are you?
I'm good. How did you see that first half?
Hectic. It's hectic. It's disappointing. More especially looking at the fact that we're coming from a loss from the MTN 8, and here we are trailing first 45 minutes against TX Galaxy. I didn't really expect the boys to take today because we've got a lot of quality players out with the national team. But I certainly feel like it's a moment and a time for some certain players to really step in, and try to fight for their places within the team. So I'm sort of disappointed with players like Mediator. For me, they are not really trying or playing as players who are supposed to be cementing their place within this team. Because I feel like Zungu at least is trying today. He's trying, he's doing quite well. But I'm certainly disappointed with some certain players. But think we can come back and do something, but it's a cup game. TX Galaxy is now playing like the coach is now instituting tactics like Jose Mourinho. You can see they're starting to pack the bus and so forth. So they want to defend their 2 goals, and of which, as I'm looking at things, it looks like it's gonna be possible today. I don't see Sundowns coming back and winning this one. Abuti Kucho will be very, very much happy at the end of the day.
I'm coming. I'm gonna come back. Let me pick in Abuti. Ekare, you guys beat them and then keep all Abuti. Babula jano.
Abuti, koje ke man thebore o jwa motho mkhotsi Minyo.
Ore moto.
Hey, Barry. We are not excited. We were talking ka yona ntho ya di player gore ana Sundowns Zwane ha a seyo o tlo dlala ma. Ne re chaisana ka dihlowa ke. There are players they can fit and play a role as well. Like Sundowns. But the master of the plan, coach, why exposure today? There's no way Sundowns or by Kora the way by exposing the way exposed that day. We keep on saying that's really quality players. Where are those quality players? Why can't they prove themselves? Sundowns e kaile ka bo Sanile Ndlovu ya reka di players a di hlale ba pheka di player. There's no quality ko Sundowns. Without Zwadi, without Mvala, without Mudau, hauna Sundowns. We could keep. Why is a guy in good chance? Mendieta was a star, Stellenbosch. Anyway, he was playing Polo and Twim rooted in Donuts. He was the creative one, like Zwan. So why now was a pick up the Costa Anke Rule as well, since Zwan has it? Zwan to be a hatita. He must now Kumula Chesila. Now it's the second round in MTN. Mopumi. So we cannot refer one way. I hope my Sundowns are my mates. They can come back. Not all Sundowns can come back. If Sundowns can score one before 80 minutes, then we will be speaking a different ball game. But Rulani, he knows.
Let me jump in quickly. We're gonna speak properly about them. 007, let's talk about TS Galaxy. They came out, they were bright, they were pressing, they got something from this Sundowns defense, but it feels as though from that goal, when they scored that second goal, they decided to, right, you know what, guys, we've done the job, let's sit back and defend. Is it viable for them to do that? And what have you made of TS Galaxy in that first half?
Yeah, let me just say, where's Abutukuzo? No, the fat lady hasn't sang yet. I think he hasn't sang yet. He's still on the way to Venezuela, so I don't think he will swing in time, but he hasn't sang yet. Let's relax. I think when they're making a mistake, sometimes as fans, we say they're making mistakes, but sometimes I sit down and say, but I think I understand the rationale here, The obvious thing from a fan's perspective is, the team is rattled. Why not kill it? Why do you want to injure a tiger or a snake? Okay, let's call it a snake because they say very bulu there. Why do you injure a snake and still play with it? It can still spit poison on you. So you have a snake, you've injured it, kill it. That's my work. But again, you think, okay, this is still Sundowns. So what will happen if I become more expensive? Because now it looks like I'm cocky. And Sundowns would punish that, And mind you, I think they led, is it 2-0 against Richards Bay? But they led against Richards Bay and they were punished for play from the back, So I think the coach has learned from that and he's trying to rectify that. So yeah, I can understand both sides of whatever is happening, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, let me go to TS Galaxy. Came out, they were a little bit brighter. 3 minutes, 2 goals. In the 13th minute and 16th minute, 2 goals, but then they decided to sit back. Is it smart for them to sit back for 60 whatever minutes, 70 whatever minutes? What have you made of them in that first half?
My guy, I think it's possible. I think they're gonna come back with the same tactics. Most definitely, I'm seeing them bringing another defensive player in the setup just for them to strengthen at the back. I see them continuing their tactics, just sitting there at the back trying to defend Mamelodi Sundowns. I hear everyone complaining about the absence of Chambazwane, but is it really the problem tonight as we're looking at this game? Is it really the problem going forward?
Wait. I'm gonna
Chambazwane
come
is around.
back. I'm gonna come back for Sundowns. Let me just.
I was just about to say something, because for me tonight, the absence that I'm really seeing as in like a pain to Sundowns, it's actually the number 9, of which has been the problem even in the other games where Shaluli is really not there. So I think if we have to look for a replacement, we have to strengthen that area as well as Sundowns.
I'm gonna come back for Sundowns. Napoleon TS Galaxy started bright, 2 goals in 3 minutes, and then Ikari they've just sat back. Is that gonna hurt them?
I'll tell you one thing. Each and every team handling team spirit can hate you. Like we win 5-0, we just back up pass. They will hate you. Tabaka 2 goals or 3 goals. It's possible to equalize it. Ibe draw. Ibe win by copy. So me say according to me, Baska pack up pass. About £1 for £1 less Sundowns, but Baska defense abone be solid. Because Mbunjana he's playing a good role really Vidalida Mompe. Yeah, so Sundowns no under pressure it Kenya the players so they need to make change there. Really change. So now according to me, abadlale the way never but stop defending, because defending it was out we set the polo komra, then they're gonna cost you. Each and every team will leaking the ball back. So I would about the second half. Then we'll talk.
Agent 007, let's talk about Sundowns quickly.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
think
curse of a big team. The curse of a big team. Having so many players, how do you make sure that everybody's ready to play when they're calling for it? Because we can't say it's not quality, right? And then secondly, AB's on a yellow card again. Diruki's got a yellow card. Kemang Allender's got a yellow card. This team fouling one more time. Should TS Galaxy take advantage of that now?
Death, Texas, Thomas getting yellow cards, teams not exploiting that. I don't think so. You're certain in this life, We've seen this movie before, so they're not gonna pin OAB back for him to get another red card, and they're gonna pin what is the guy Uduruk back. So we know that's what is gonna happen, But for me, I think we lack a bit of creative spark, and a bit of explosiveness. So for me, bringing in Unku and for I don't know, Zungu kind of grew into the game, but he's sluggish, So I think one of them, Muzungu Omkulis, I have to take him out for Oserino, and bring back Wallen into the midfield. And I think for me, for my prediction, I see us equalizing, to be honest with you. The key here is who's going to get the next goal, because I think the next goal is important. TS Galaxy get it. I don't think this Sundowns team has it in them to score 3 goals, but I think they have in them to score 2 goals. So yeah, I see us equalizing, and hopefully we can win it.
And then penalties. Who's taking penalties?
Yeah. I think now it's what happened to Pirates. You lose previous weekend and then you win following weekend.
Okay, let's talk about Sundowns now properly. Lack of striker is killing them because they look pretty, but they're not effective. But also that defense, man. Diruk is on a yellow, AB is on a yellow. They don't look like they've meshed together. They're playing together. What do you make of Sundowns in that first half?
I'm expecting substitutions, because you can see a number of players, they look like they're frustrated. You look at the captain there, Allende as well, looks like he's a bit frustrated. Though I wouldn't change Allende, but I would try to make substitution. This is a cup game, not a league game. So you would have to try by all means to bring in players that you believe that they can actually win you the game. So I would put in 1 or 2 players just to
I
put
see
more
Mashiko's coming
energy
on.
within the setup. Good sub. So yeah, that's the best possible idea. Bring in new players so that they can try and win us the game. More energy, new energy.
How's this game gonna
Try new
end?
attitude within the setup. It's tricky. If Sundowns continue the way they were playing in the first half, I'm seeing them losing. But because TX Galas is actually happy with Sundowns keeping the ball and playing, their normal game, like passing game and so forth, without really hurting them, because they don't really have someone who has venom there in front. So if Sundowns changes something, yes, we can definitely win this one via penalties.
Okay, hey, via penalties. Okay. Abuti, Sundowns is beatable. Sundowns is beatable. What did you see from this first team? No, give all Vamunsi to AB. I just want to say Vamunsi to AB.
Sure.
But anyway, what did you see from Sundowns first half? Very quickly.
No, Sundowns, the careless mistakes they were caused. Otherwise, they played. They played. But Babon, we spoke to the weak spot by the board. I love that coach. Who spotted into the Lorem, but Baba who spot at Sundowns. So now, no, okay, AB Utswile, Maseko just fell out push a machita amatang, amati. And maybe I don't know, maybe Serino or Siabi Zumu umdonsa hlale phansi.
Okay.
Yeah, because give other players chance. Give the game sabona thing. Whether cup game or not, give other players chance. Then they'll show you miracles. Because I won't lie to you, if Sundowns it doesn't score over Shape 65 or 70, they're not going anywhere. Today.
Score sereng.
3-0.
3-0. Okay. Thank you.
Peter utswa ke mtogo.
Thank you, Abuti. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Dintsha bolelang hape la rasa mo Rolani fired Rolani exposed to
Hey, no, thank you, fired.
Tumitsa ha mo lifeng yo
What did you make of this game? Kimo, Lishabile come back.
Yeah, we did come back. Like, we made things difficult for us, ne? Those 2 goals were nothing special. Giddy mistakes. See, Ogar Peterson doesn't communicate late defense high. But overall, before and after the red card, we were dominating in terms of possession, controlling the game. TX Galaxy came. TX Galaxy came with a game plan, and they nearly achieve their game plan, which is like to score a goal and hold back. Mara, because of they were lucky by 2 goals out of our mistakes. So should we have lost it was gonna be a bitter soul to swallow. And of course, upsets do happen. Guys, come on, can Sundowns to Nigeria? Okay, fine.
But then tell me, let's stick with TS Galaxy. Did TS Galaxy make a mistake by deciding that, you know what, guys, we're going to throw everybody into defense and we're just going to try see out that game? Was it a mistake by TS Galaxy?
It was their game plan. So if I say it's a mistake, well, because of the results, we can say it was their game plan. They stuck to it. It nearly worked out for them. Even though Lyric King is our B team, this evening, it's still a quality side, guys. We showed Hori we can win. Carolina's new tactics. Did you guys question so much?
Tarabon. Let me bring in next in the panel, Nella. One job. ETS Galaxy had one job. But
I'm not happy. I'm not happy for the fact Suguti It Galaxy lost the match mentally. Mentally, after the tackle from Uzungu, it Galaxy they were off. Angeke uzoyenza i-tackle kanje kumdlali and you expect ukuthi ama-players are still continuing a match abe the same. So it Galaxy lost this match mental. What's the tackle? The other day we were talking about, I think agent or coach, we were talking about him, the Santas ngokuthi yakap. So namanje yatshengisa that's a career threatening injury. How can you angeke uzokapa omunye umuntu kanti? That's filthy. Filthy. Leyabona lento leya ngiyithandanga. That's bad to see. And especially ukuthi vele ngiyi-Chiefs fan angifuni nangisingophaka. So Uzungu is a finished player. Bawazi lokho. That's why he's the finished player. Uzungu angeke aye ndawo. Angeke uzoyenza i-tackle kanje and then after lapho uyaphika. That tackle yani uyamqeda uphaka. Already uphaka udonsa ngedizili. Uphaka una 37 is trying his best to keep in shape. So for i-Sundowns ngizoyekelela i-Pirates izowina yesimanje but i-Pirates izobalungisa. Ngibekelela ku-Pirates izobalungisa i-Pirates laba.
Okay. Just one more thing. Well, from my side, I think we need to say prayers to Bernard Parker. Hopefully, the injury, he can get over it. Hopefully, it's not career ending, but hey, at his age, that's tough. Malume Kutso, I blew it.
No, but I said if they dare defend, they will remember with Bo Zungu, Bo Mendieta, Bo Mahema, Alende are quality players. If they dare defend, guys, we go after Hugo Bros when he says the PSL doesn't have quality, right? But in actual fact, if you look at how the other 14 coaches behave, it's like they believe that the PSL doesn't have quality when they're playing against Sundowns. They themselves behave as if PSL doesn't have quality. Whereas if Pirates and Sundowns show with there's quality, they attack each other. How are you 2-0 up and you think like you just decide to defend? You're like, there is no way this is real. I'm defending. It means you don't think you have equality. We understand.
Yeah.
And guys, if I'm sure you know Mr. Uti by now, if there's one player I have a soft spot for, it's Ubonga Nzungu. I feel sad for the guy. He's been on a downward spiral, and it seems like it's not stopping. Bad mistake, King. Bad fortune after bad fortune. That was not a tackle with malicious intent. He was going for the ball 50-50. The stars were not exposed. It's just that Open and Parker planted his foot, got to the ball first, and horrific.
Yeah.
And I think the medical guy, TS Galaxy should be called into order. When you come into the field to massage players or whatever, focus on that. Don't be here being a coach, being steering here, promising players' hands. And I didn't appreciate what he did there because then the player looks like a villain. And someone just came in and threatened a play which way now what, I understand. But I did see if they defend, that's overshy. I'm not surprised. And imagine, and the worst part, just the worst part, it's 10 men. It is 10 men who are doing this to them.
Hi, Malume Kutso, it's fine. Let me bring you Belile. Yazi abanye bachayiswa imoto bathole ref bayidle. Now TS Galaxy 2-0 up, then they decided to defend. What happened there?
Hey, into lesengimangaza kulamalanga ukuthi iPirates seyiphenduka aboMoses yeseyithunyelwe eGibhithe manje ukuyona izimpi zamanye amadoda. Hey, bengaze ngisho ukuthi ngiyoze ngilibone lolu suku lolu. No man, it's Galaxy ilahle ngokwayo ngivele yadefenda immediately qeda ukulida 2-0. And futhi mangabe ubongani kethola i-red card, they don't even take advantage of that one man down again. If the Sundowns is throwing more players in attack, surely now the coach must come up with plan B. If Pagundulkovic akahlale phambili akayele ukubuyela emuva ke, because now you come up with a plan so that i-defense Sundowns can also worry about nge-attack ye-TX. They just lost it by defending, and they defended too deep with the likes of amaplayer la Sundowns owafakile abo-Sirinya, abo-Alende, abomkhulisa bonke laba. It was going to be difficult vele, and as soon as bakora lokuqala, I knew it was coming. The second one was coming.
But then
They
is
just
this now I'm a coach with the PSL ngoba I just want to touch on that thing you spoke about Nekovic. Nekovic is on the pitch, not one cross.
Yeah.
Not one cross.
You see.
Umfageleni.
Umfakele. That's why unless if ufake the other speedy players on now game in, because already Sundowns is one man down and you are leading. You are already leading. You don't need to defend so deep. Now you need to come up with another a plan to counter whatever Ubulani was trying to do. But the actually is that for the station is not some coach way to. Amanye for the station ban UEFA Pro license, but I ground in a sick body low because he is cut.
I really let's watch this extra time since Kuluma game, guys. Just
I will never understand Rulani. To be honest with you, I'll never ever understand Rulani. For the life of me, I will never understand Rulani. Like if you lose this game, you know, everyone knows that I always defend coaches, but for this game, if you lose, I won't defend Rulani for this one because that's substitution for the kid. The kid is not ready to play football at the highest level. You know, I don't even know him that much at idiski that he's put in trages that he can be played in such kind of game. You know, and you bring him before Serino. Like, I don't get it. And as if he doesn't want to anger us enough, he takes out Mendiet, the only person who scored a penalty last time, and bring in Onyango. What the hell is going on with the Rulani? Because sometimes his own enemy, you know. He has changed the winning system to this nonsense of Cameroon, which is no longer working. This is pure rubbish.
Theo, what do you have to say about this? Penalties.
Hey, I want to be honest with you. I take out my head off for those Rulani guys. I was always against him. I was always saying this guy is a flop, but I in this game he has proven that he's not just a coach, he's a tactician. He analyzes the game. He knows how to make coaches, the opposite coach, to be afraid. Well, imagine, you remember that topic is good. We need to support our local teams or whatever. Imagine support the TS Galaxy or Mazembe. Imagine. Let me
go to streets. What are your thoughts about this game? What we saw from extra time and these penalties.
I have to disagree with Theo there. I Rulani got lacking on my tactics. Guys. Those changes, no. One, who's that kid that he put on? What's his name?
Ramutse.
Guys. Ramutse Maseko. Guys. It killed the game. You see, Serino saved him. Serino was supposed to come on earlier. Like how Serino saved like. Guys, Rulani, this game, Rulani tactically, I was very poor, chef. I love the guy, Marano. This one I disagree. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Hey, I don't know what's going on. No, guys, I hear you guys. But if he gets the win, agent, does he get credit if he gets the win? He's been winning ugly all season.
No, not for me. You know, like the problem with South African fans is sensationalism. You know, we react at the back of a result. You know, don't react on performance. You know, like the whole game against Pirates, I made the point that the whole game Jose was the Pirates was saying Jose out stuff like that, and he wins his tactician. You know, but this game, Rulani has blood on his hand. Whether he wins it or not, Rulani has blood on his hands. You know, like I think kancane ya vera le. Kancane. Ay.
Theo, defend umuntu wakho.
Let me defend these guys. Guys, did you see Guti in this game after that red card? Rulani took a decision to say, you know what, I'm losing. There's only one goal that I need. I'm gonna take a risk. What did he do? He put in 8 attacking players. He left only Uba and He actually left 2 defensive players, and then he put in 7 attacking players. So for me, guys, come on, you need to give the guy his cup, because you look at what he did. It rescued him the game. It's not about playing pretty. It's not about winning. He knew what he needed a draw now. so that he can take the game at least to extra time or penalties. You can't falter him for that. For me, I did the Lord's work here perfectly. I don't want to lie to you.
Hey, okay, Streets, final word before these penalties start.
It seems like there's too much favoritism on Rulani. Like people just go blind. Ngoba uRulani. Hi guys. Rulani this game, he got very lucky. I wonder if TS Galaxy decided not to sit back. Hi guys. That kid was never supposed to come in ahead of Sereno.
So it's more of a case of Rulani didn't win, but Ramovic lost it.
Yeah, in my opinion. The Rulani didn't excuse me. Rulani didn't do anything that was special. Actually, I think he made the game even worse for me.
Agent, will Rulani have a job tomorrow morning?
I didn't watch the penalty. I just watched the Onyongo penalty because I said my heart when you can't handle this, because I said this, like you know me, like everybody knows me that I would defend and take it to the death, I'll defend Bruce to the death, but I always defend coaches, but Urulani is making things difficult for me now, you cannot be making the same mistakes over and over and over again, why take out Umendieta? That's the question that I posed. The last game, who missed pens? People that you brought in for penalties, and you still make the same mistake. And why make him the first? He just came on. His legs are still cold. Like same mistakes, And his ego. Why bring in that young boy? That young boy he's not even Mufuke level. He's way below par. To be playing for the first team, why bring him before Sereno? Why bring in Maseko? Maseko is proved over and over and over again that it's not ready to play for Sundowns. At half time, what did I say about Zungu? Zungu is sluggish. Take him out. The reason why he made a foul because of his sluggishness, because it's always a second off. For this game. Like against Paris, we were unlucky against Paris. That kind of defeat, I take it graciously. I don't blame anyone. I take it. I move forward. This one is on Rulani because of the subs and because of making Umandela take a penalty. So this one is strictly on Rulani, and I'm not gonna defend him. And he should be careful. Last season, we demoted Omangoba. Why? Because he played poorly in the league and he lost 19-8. He has already lost two cups. If he loses EFL and he loses in the league, he's gone. Because unlike Omangoba, I don't think he can stand the humiliation of being demoted. He would leave. So I'm sorry, Rulani has blood in his hands, and anyone can question him. I won't defend him. I won't defend this nonsense.
Okay. We'll speak about it proper tomorrow. Just by the way, man of the match, Mabunjana, first 100,000 in the bag. Mara, the 57 fans, Abe Sundowns. Why ninga vote lavant be no Mara? Guys, not like this. Velile, Rulani must go.
Hayi cha, right, angayindawo usase right okwamanje. Rulani angiyiboni inkinga mina ngorulani okwamanje. Ngiphoxwe nama support eSundowns ahluleke ukuvotela uAlende wani kahleni bafowethu umuntu adlale kanje igame come on guys. Yeah. But yeah, so far igame angimblame uRulani because mina ama penalty, yes, it's one of those things whereby if vele we are unlucky to miss it, but what I like about Rulani is the approach and the response that he had gaming. Because immediately, 2-0 down with 2-0 down also with 1 man down, he have to change the tactics completely. Maybe he thought maybe the young boy will make a contribution, but I contributed. Mendieta shouldn't be Bengamelanga substitute. But his tactics were spot on because at the end of the day, he was supposed to respond on what he was facing. And at least they did. They managed to get an equalizer and then they take the game up until the penalties. This is what I'm always arguing about. This kind of thing we need coaches that will come out with answers in most cases. Don't just sit there. Mauboni team, your kind of tactics are not working, but you are sitting there, you still trying to play the same system. He gambled, put 7 attacking players, and then he got the result. He equalized 2 penalties, hard luck. They will win another time. They were not made for cup competition. They only made for the league. Then Akunankinga
Uramovic, and what do
izoyo
you feel
Orlando.
about Uramovic? 2-0 up, almost lost it there.
No. Uze nabangani bakhe bale Serbia le uyabona ukuthi aba-contribute next ne-AD UEFA license. The laba players as are now from Serbia, we've got players like South Africa who can do better. This country, we must be careful when we sign players that come from abroad or in other countries. They must come here and make contribution, guys. Singalandi noma yini in this country, no. And also my tactics were kufambulile. We are 2-0 up. Surely, once we will understand Nanai to answer, give answers to the game, now you must, as a coach, you must come up with players because already these people are one man down. Surely you need to have an upper hand. And also you are leading. You don't have a pressure. You can even relax. So I think Nama tactics were bad. He won one penalty, but no, his tactics, no, they are not spot on.
I know, Velile, thank you so much. Properly.
Pelini Twabela, so right.
Okay. Sundowns, being petty. Nala penalty. But it's fine. So let me bring in streets. TS Galaxy managed to do it.
Alright, guys, who's doing the voting? And Mengangang.
So does this mean TS Galaxy has more fans than Sundowns, or are we reaching?
This just shows that fans don't know anything to do with football, guys. I see Peggy Ball. This was the most obvious man of the match I've ever seen in a while, guys. Okay, maybe it's because I love Alain. For me, Alain is the best player at Sundowns. You remember yesterday when Bafana was playing, I said we don't have a player like Alain. Today I was one who carried the team. Guys. The fans, is speeding. How don't you not vote for this man? Guys, no enthusiasm. No. Okay, credit to TS Galaxy, they won, Mara. Rulani, I'm starting to have some questions. No. The tactics, no, guys. You see a good coach with the tactics that they make when things are not going their way. And Rulani, most of the time, it seems when things are not going his way, the game against Wydad, he was supposed to put an extra defender. He didn't. Like, you see these crucial moments, these tiny moments where we see that, okay, how good really are you? Then I have my doubts today.
Okay. We'll break it down properly tomorrow. Thank you so much, Streets.
Thank you, Mr. Oki.
Let me see. Lloyd says, as a Chiefs fan, he voted for Mbocha. Anyway, Salama, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
I'm okay. Tell me, what do you think of this game?
Firstly, I think 57 votes are not enough, for them. So you can just put that on the side,
Maybe they must call Motsepe Foundation, man. Maybe Motsepe Foundation can pump up some votes.
So, man, what I think is, like, there's this stigma with PSL coaches, man. Football is simple, but they're just trying to make it difficult. I think it's this thing that when something is too easy, you just don't want to believe that it's that easy. Because Chess Galaxy, I think the best coach in this game is Jordaan, and not to forgot the name.
Ramovic.
Because Ramovic has the right players to win this game clean. The only thing you need to beat Sundowns as Chess Galaxy's experience, and Chess Galaxy has that experience. Has Abu Parker, Vilagazi. I can count Omakojo. These are the people who are supposed to play in this game, but you only see like Parker and he's injured. But I don't know, man. And then when it comes to Sundowns, I think the mistake they did, they treated this game as a league game and not a cup game. Banyana Chess Galaxy, and then Chess Galaxy got 2 goals first half. But now they flopped because they just wanted to defend and then they didn't want to play. So, but I'm happy, man. I'm happy with the results. They won, and I can feel the pain of Sundowns fans now. Like I can I know we've been feeling this pain as Chiefs fans, but now I'm happy that hey, you are not the only ones.
No, Salama, thank you so much for joining.
Sharp,
Hey,
sharp.
that last comment. Kolani, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you doing?
Hey,
Hey.
say, guys, I'm so disappointed. In fact, I'm more angry than disappointed.
What's making you angry? What's making you angry?
How do you put in a young player over Serino? If Serino is we must forgive him 100%. And I think the reason why I forget is because also we play Poison. His former team. Yeah, but he was his former player. Yeah, but the coach of Mngani wakhe futhi lapha kwethi. Angithi coach umngani wakhe lapha team. So I think that's why the substitution he was planned better during the weekend. So it's tough luck for Ireland. I feel sorry for my young Chinese Chilean player.
Awana ngabe niye Churena nathenga ama chips, he would have won man of the match at least.
And first, yes, on the other note, first, I was so angry at the reaction Yazungu. I think PSL needs to like suspend him more. First, okay, fine, maybe the tackle wasn't intentional, but reaction afterward, ulimelo lamdlali, and I don't think it was a park. Given from Motsepe Jack, hopefully it won't be the case.
Right, okay.
But anyways, good luck to Iwolela Nekovic for the next game.
I know. Thank you, Kolani. Why are you giving me hiccups, Chief? You could have just focused all your energy on the game. You give me hiccups.
Aye, wawuturu unwilling. Usara hatella wawuturu nono ayi. Ngiro tsa hao. So makhosi.
Tell me, what did you think of this game?
My bra, this team has to be the luckiest team today. Gratias Galaxy. Ne? Our spine.
Lucky, man.
Our team, our one, sharp. They get 2 free goals from us. They get a red card, even though it was deserved, but not really. Red card, and they win on penalties. We were not outplayed. Lag fair, it wasn't on our side. Every time. And Chab, it's a big upset for a big team like Sundowns to lose to TX Galaxy. And I get why everyone is calling for Rulani's head. He did nothing wrong. Like technically we were there, we played. Kore, we just couldn't win today.
Okay. Maybe the match is still totally candela for the penalty. I can say maybe we need to finish it off. Pirates, didn't you see? Somebody's shoe came off and then Khoza the match is ground.
Guys, propaganda li pusa nyumo.
Ciao, kumasi tomorrow, Theo. Hey, badiwa finally.
I mean, I'm going to say something opposite to that. And I know a lot of people are going to say certain things. Guys, are we so proud that Sundowns has been knocked out without losing a game in 90 minutes?
Yes.
Even after they were losing 2-0.
Yes.
Striker.
Lose, win.
Guys, for me, to be honest with you, it's actually a shame. I don't want to lie to you. And I know a lot of people, my heart is celebrating, but my mind is thinking, would you look at Sundowns in the bench, guys? Like they had, I hear people saying, why did they bring the young boy? Did you look at Sundowns bench, guys? They had no players. They had no one that they can bring in. They just needed to bring in players that can change the game.
Marangithi
That's why.
bebasitshela nge-depth ye-team. Dala basitshela nge-depth angisho. Dala basho.
Akusemazambaneni la kunadepth yokunuka la. Awu bazokhala ngedepth, idepth yani sathe kubafana bekunama-defender nozwane uba nomunye. Oh, sitshela kunamazambane la. For me, okay, let me just analyze the game. The coach, TS Galak, guys, he got it right first half. Rulani got it wrong. Second half, Rulani fixed his mistakes. He brought in young guns. He brought in players that we wanted to just to score and draw the game. That's what he did. So for me, those who say Rulani made mistakes bringing that young boy, guys, go and look at Sundowns in the bench. They had no other one that they can bring on, especially an attacking player. You understand? So he brought in that player, even Umasego. Umasego was terrorizing in some few teams back then. Sundowns. No one was saying anything. So now he's struggling. Now people are already saying he's poor. No, guys, let's not do that. Had he been superb today, we are going to say something different. Let's not target a player. Let's look at the team. Did the team get what they wanted? Yes, they got a draw. But guys, we have Sundowns ngithi ayihlabi inkomo, ayihlabi inkukhu, nethi bahambisa inyoka kuphela. Ama-penalty basazodliwa. As long as uRulani asafuna ukuba yicoach kuma-penalty, they're gonna lose.
Hi, I'm still saying, kumele bathenge amakhandlela man. Matches come with khandlelas, just like matches come with penalties. Malume Kutso,
Mr. Uti.
is your friend okay? Motaung no Dutilene, are they okay?
He's gone. He's gone. Sure, he's sleeping right now. I'm somewhat on Theo's side. I don't know. I could never be a Sundowns fan, eh? I wouldn't enjoy football.
Yeah.
I want to beat the best. I wouldn't be able to just buy out my team. Like, I'm not satisfied. I want to beat Sundowns with Chambers one on the pitch. I want to play Sundowns in the tournament. I want to play Chiefs. I don't like, if Chiefs loses, hopefully we don't lose. But if we were to win as the Pirates and then Chiefs, Leonardo, man, they're not as strong, right? But they're still a big team. I want to beat the best. Not just to get Sundowns limping and then we celebrate. No. And then I feel Urban is a good coach, right?
Okay.
If there's one thing he needs to improve on, he did the same mistake now with Pirates, and Pirates corrected it. He tends to promote players a bit too early.
Okay.
He did it ka Thabiso Munyane. And Thabiso Munyane was demoted back to MDC and excluded from the first team after Rulani left. I think he's done it ka Kanakimang Mapena. That's why these players are not playing. Bo Carroll say, I think it's Chando someone. I just forgot his Ngonyama or something like that. He just lacks the eye for now. Or maybe he has a method behind the madness. That eye of, okay, Uratom was a special case, but I'll just use Coach Pitso to say that eye to promote Umadisha, that eye to promote Ukeleto Makhaola, Mkulise, and these players immediately fit into the first team. If he can just improve on that, to understand, then, and please, guys, please, let's not turn it into something it's not. That thing from Muzungu was not intentional. He did not, if you watch it, he did not even see Wichipaka was had a broken leg. He just saw a red card immediately and focused on that because Urevi did not waste time. He flashed that red and Muzungu focused on that. Let's not turn it into something that it's not. Yes, Ubongane is Istina. He was Istina that where he born or what, but let's not turn it into something it's not, guys.
Okay. We'll talk about it as usual on the show tomorrow. Guys, please follow if you have not followed. The normal show is Monday to Friday, 12:30 in the afternoon, and then Monday to Wednesday, 8 p.m. So that's where we discuss these things in depth. So follow now and join. Charis, tell me about this game. Are you with me, Charis? Okay, let me bring in stepfather. Stepfather, we won in Lekau.
I mean,
I was thinking, full strength.
yazi bathi abalandeli be-Sundowns bekungenawathi wathi bekhona abadlali ababizayo lapha bodwa ngobheka bekhona uZungu lapha bekhona u-Alende. How much is Alende konje? Bekhona this guy from Stellenbosch ababizayo bodwa labadlali labantu. Manje ngizositshela ukuthi bebengekho abadlali benu engazoganga ngathi bashayiwe laba. Enye into inyoka yabo ayisebenzi ngama-penalty. Sekumele betshene ukuthi makudlala ama-penalty nakhona phela ayivuke nayo. Usirino wangena nebhox lamethiso waphinde wayilahla nayo. Ilahlile ibhox lamethiso waphinde kwabheda.
Hey, Marcus.
But on the serious case, bro, let's talk about that guy from ETS Galaxy. Nomfana lo Umvelasi. Top player at Trancard. Top player.
Almost finished it. With that header.
Kodwa nje inyoka bafethu inyoka yabo kuzomela bethuzama ukuyigcaba or something yana angazi beyifita inkukhu angazi kwenzakaleni because iyalala makushaya ama-penalty la nyoka.
Hayi. Sizayikhuluma kusasa. Guys, look, Mina, the only thing I'm saying is that for how long have we been told, no, Sundowns' B team can win the league, no, Sundowns has depth, no, Sundowns should play the A team in the African Football League, and then they must play the B team. Now we're sitting here. Abuti,
guy.
umplelele ka mechena Abuti.
Match Abuti ke bone idlalile. TS Galaxy yentse ntho ne re bua ka yona hore e tlo dula hanyane then e attack. I think no santse substitute di player ka nako. You understand? Ba tlohela dula ko morao. Otherwise bona ba tladile ke kopa ho botsa Abuti. That corner in le nako mang ha ne e tlo ba cross ba tlo kgona ho kora the second goal.
That corner 2 minutes over.
Yeah. So the last man, and that's the thing here. The referee owner refrada. Can do any refer game ya Pirates le Sundowns. Go Orlando. Again, envelope is weak. But today I have a record envelope. Masanda one, bazwile. Who cares? Who cares? Rulani is not the coach. Ngisasho namanje. Ngithi Rulani is not the coach. Ucoach umanqoba mncithe ku Sundowns. Rulani hlala phansi bafanas. Hlala phansi bafana. Get off that high horse. Rulani is not the coach. And then yeke ukuthi iSundowns ibafana idlala ibhola le Sundowns. Ayikho yonke le. Ngisantshela namanje nase mina nginjini ngathi mina ayikho lento. iSundowns ihlulwa ama-penalty but you have depth. Ke unku ke ka game Chiefs idlalile nku yayipontsha nyana. Today nku ya tswa le mina imesa penalty. Re reng ha o le re reng ha o le tje hey rona. Who cares? What kind of a coach? How can you say that? If you don't have ways to express, tshwana le coach ya TS Galaxy we itholele ha ke a leboga. I don't have ways. You understand? Overwhelmed. Hey, who cares? Who cares? Barking excuses. You can't say that. From Pitso, he learned from Pitso. Yeah, he learned from Pitso. Walla, he's gonna cry, this guy. There's no way management to go Dimitro Montreal. I
No, Abuti. That's like one outside.
Outside is best go. Kumu.
Who cares? Hashtag. CJ, what do you think of this game?
Happy Amangam. Happy Amangam. I told you that the football doesn't play will not win the any cups. They will win league, but when it comes to cup mentality, they don't have it. They don't have it. I told
you this yesterday, and I'm telling you to do it. When it comes to Rulani has to play cup football with cup mentality and cup attitude, that style of football will not take you anywhere. But anyway, there's a test galaxy with Zaman with the dreadlocks. Hey, that guy is a good player, man. I was watching. I was watching. But I was smiling, watching his touches, how he moves to spaces, and somebody Nikovic. Hey, Kokoti Muile, but he just needs a number 10. He just needs a number 10. Kokoti Muile. Nikovic, for a player that has not played for an entire season, the boy looks fit. He looks like he's someone that has been playing from a previous season. I can't wait until he gets the rhythm of football again. I think Czechs Galaxy will be a team that I'm going to enjoy watching play. Hard luck, Rulan. I think he was a bit insensitive in his comments, but anyway, people on
who
TikTok.
Cares, man? Who cares?
People from TikTok, please, man, let's not post that Paka video.
Yeah, no, please.
Hey, people that is so graphic. Hey, that is my body is moving. Anyway, the most important part, 2 trophies, they are out. But they are out.
Hey, no, we'll speak about it. Yeah, squad depth. We are gonna focus on Africa. It's fine. Focus on. Let me bring you Pramen. Hi, Manu.
Hey, my brother, is it?
No, I mean, who cares about these matches? Who cares?
But not. Yeah, I can. It's what give you hand. Why did you some supporters that na when we rata di win fela one? But nagele bagane so. Kesa lo concern ka ntho nyane fela. Eno bore mula le mula. Re bone Sundowns itile. But let's just check Sundowns football, guys.
Okay.
We saw 7 players here. Let's just check that team. Me bra. Nigga wo hit ball.
Yeah.
Nigga wo hit ball. I don't care Sundowns itile or beyang. Go bona ka ntho pila so. Go bona ka. Yeah. Or are Africa or somewhere Africa, maybe Uganda or somewhere, unyoko wohela PSL football, DSTV football, utlhakana le team e ba reng ke Sundowns e dlala ka mkhulu. E short a ivilani.
As long as bajilwe.
Artwele mbajilwe. Artwele nyeo guys. Artwele mbajilwe. Yeah. I know bajilwe mara come on, level of football ila. Ba shorter than me. Ba shorter. Yeah. Mara re bone football ka tshi.
Okay.
Re bone football. Mfana shule man ndlela.
Ke gutla batho se ba re he Rulani demotion o reng?
Ba tlwele Rulani man. Who cares man? Who cares ka nnete? Mfana shule man, hona le mfana wa ba re ke mtsela simola. Mfana lo monate ba. O monate mfana. Are mona go bagania usikhaleni.
Tsantsa tle go khosing guys. Motlogeleng bane.
Lena lo motsenya.
Motlogeleng man. Motlogeleng. Ai bara Pramet. Re tla bona sentlausane.
Go tsane bara yake.
Thank you. Kosi khona. Rulani must go, Rulani must stay, or who cares?
We don't give a damn whether he's going or whether he's staying. We don't give a damn. Tina, what you are here, they are out. And as a Bacania, I was there in Moses Mapita cultural matches, outside there. So I don't know whether that matches was there. I don't know. Hey guys, I'm super happy, and I can tell you now that the Bacania is raping. I want to know Plambalo, it was Spain. We are going to check this cup.
Yes, Unteki.
Bese ngiza ngomfake lapha. Unseka hayi Chiefs ingadi Chiefs. Kodwa ke let me tell you something. Ikaizer Chiefs, guys, hayi. Yabona ukuthi wasasidlala ne-Chiefs lapha emabhidi final.
Yeah.
They were going to beat us. The Chiefs, they are very lucky. It's a very lucky team when it's come to finals. I don't know what is their mood or whatever they are doing. It's very working for them. But for the fact that Sundowns is out, I'm telling you now, we are going to have a Kaizer Chiefs final and Orlando Pirates, or we are going to take this final as a Buccaneers. We don't care who's coming to our.
Heaven. Ungakhathi, wabona masukhathi, ungakhathi.
Sorry. Bese ngithetha ngalomfana lo bani umthembu umvelasi awumfowethu madoda yadlala la ngane lana. Yo, eTS Galas. He's playing good, but now I want him to parade, but parade competition is very high. No man, I will on Kaizer Chiefs is okay.
Nginomkhopolo, that's why ngithi mbekeleni aze kithi.
I go with Kaizer Chiefs because the parade is too much. There's too much right back, and I don't want to lie. We're here with Monyane and who's this guy, Shan.
Okay.
Yeah, we are very happy. Now we have a depth of the squad, but here, for the fact that Santos is out, our guys, we are playing the final again.
Nani sizonihleka nani, but it's fine. Sizakhuluma ngaye kusasa kahle. Ronnie Maronza, what did you see from this game?
I don't understand when they say we were short up ngoba bephelele bengekho 11 egroundini. Nawuzangela into ukuthi bewashort bengashoot nix bebaphelele laba babhadalo labantu laba. Don't come with those stories. That was Sundowns playing. There was no second team at Sundowns. There's no second team. Those people are professionals. So good Louis Sundowns. Good Banban Ageko what if they were injured then. If they were injured, all of the 7, what was going to happen? So
angithi bathe Ronnie, they can play the B team in the league, then they play the A team in the African Football League, and the B team is going to win the league and play trophies.
Yes, I'm still saying this. Ubani ufuna 5,000 ngithe Sundowns angeke thathi league ngisasho namanje kuyo le nto le. With the same Sundowns ngisayibeka namanje. Sundowns angeke ngitshele first day ngale 25 points ngithi Sundowns angeke thathi league. I'm telling you now. Watch this please. You know why? Look at this. They're frustrated, these guys. I don't know for what. Look at the fouls that they're doing. Look at the fouls. If the 6 players get yellow card in one game, all right? The next game, what is going to happen? Alenda's not coming in next game. You see, these guys, man, they're risking. To be honest, they're risking. I don't know what they're trying to do. They think they're big. They're big. Take nothing away. They're too big. But whatever they're trying to do now is going to kill them, to be honest. The traveling for Sundowns is going to be hectic. Everything is going to be hectic. I'm still saying even now, Sundowns, league is not gone. Who's is gone? League is not gone. Hey guys, league is not gone. I'm still saying, I'm still sticking to my gun. Bring 5,000 rand. Let's give you to OT, and then you take it at the end of the season. Sundowns won't take a league. Watch the space. But nevertheless, man, let me say this, right? I feel TS Galaxy respected them so much. I don't know for why. You can't do that. They are one man down. 40 minutes, 30 minutes prior to the game to finish. Why do you respect them so much? And after that they were risking too much. Sundowns was too risky. Why do you give them too much space? Why do you let them play too much? They have yellow cards. They have committing too much. Why do you still give them a chance? Why can't you make them commit themselves and then they make too much mistakes? And as simple as that. So I feel TS Galaxy, right, for me, poor from them when it comes to their approach at the second half, especially from the last 10 minutes of the game. First half 10 minutes, last 10 minutes, first half, and even the 45 minutes. The approach was very wrong. They're supposed to make Sundowns to commit themselves, simple as that, and then make them to make more mistakes. And then I'm telling you, they could have got a penalty or play around the box and all that most of the time because Sundowns was risking too much, but you're still letting them to play. So I don't know.
Rodney. Sizakhuluma kahle kusasa, Rodney.
Yeah, so ofunayo ngizokunika 5,000 uyibambe ayilethe uzoyithatha inyanga mayiphela izimbe Sundowns angeke ithathe league yantshela
Nanginikeza 5,000 Rodney uzangibona sengiphethe ama-matches nami uzamangala. Thank you, Rodney.
Sharp, man.
So I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, look, what do we say about this game? I think TS Galaxy came out. TS Galaxy was aggressive in the first few minutes of the game. Obviously, Sundowns made the mistakes. 2 goals in 3 minutes. TS Galaxy was 2-0 up, and then they decided to sit back. And if there's one thing you know when you play against the Sundowns, if you sit back, you invite them to get more confident, and they take advantage. There's some mistakes that Uramovic made in terms of bringing on Abonekovic and doing those type of things because it opened up the game a little bit. Sundowns threw the kitchen sink and got back into it 2-2, right? So Ramovic in this case was a bit lucky to get out of this game like that. He shouldn't have allowed them to come back in because a lot of the time we respect Sundowns so much that we don't take advantage when you are in the driving seat. And these guys will get confidence and they can hurt you, right? That being said, penalties again. Sundowns fans, ngiyanibona ukuthi ama-penalty anwafuni. Penalties, TS Galaxy won. But you know what, guys? Who cares? Who cares? I guess that's what you say. Hashtag who cares? Also, this is questions come up. All season long, we've been hearing from the Sundowns fans that no, guys, we've got the depth of a team. A team here to Infembu. A team here to could play the B team in the league. We must play the B team in the league and play the A team in the African Football League. They've been telling us all season. But now, when your depth is actually tested, now we see the holes. What happens when Tambazwane is not there? What happens when Shalulile and Ribeiro are not available? What happens when Mukwena is not in the midfield? All the signings that Sundowns has made and players that have been brought in, still, you find a situation where TS Galaxy can take it down to the wire. And reminder, last 2 weeks ago it was Pirates, this week it's TS Galaxy. Who knows what's going to happen going forward? Because Sundowns, out of all of us, has so many games in so many different countries that you see, let B team is going to have to play. So whether you play this B team Melikini or you play this B team Ngale, at the end of the day, you're going to give a lot of people hope when they come and play Sundowns. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But again, guys, Gonjas Chini, hashtag who cares? Who cares, guys? Yeah? Who cares? Not me, not you. Who cares? But anyway, guys, yeah, that's all I'm saying. We'll see. These are the questions that come up. Can you manage a big team? Can you make sure that the quality doesn't drop? Is he going to be able to do this when you play in bigger stadiums? And this is something that plagues a lot of our South African coaches in that they don't know when to bring in. Ribeiro got beaten by the exact same thing. Now it's Urulani who has, I mean, look at this team. Peter Sadiruk, AB, Lebusa Kutsia Zungu, Maema, Allenda Mkulisi, Mendieta Mabue. A lot of teams would kill to have that team. A lot of teams would kill to have Sirino Nkuma Sego coming in from the bench. Denis Onyango sitting on the bench. So I think that's it. And Sundowns fans, if there's one thing that I'll advise you as the Chiefs fan, we speak, Siyakhuluma, but when you must be able to take it. So it's going to be a little bit heavy today, but I mean, you guys have won the league a few times. I think you'll be okay. But yeah, very interesting game. This game had everything. But I think what I want to end off with is prayers up for Bernard Parker. Prayers up for Bernard Parker. Please, guys. I hope that he can get back. I hope that it's not a career-ending injury. It was very gruesome to see. I hope Uzungu has spoken to him and found time to just make sure that he's okay and speak to him, you know. In as much as Uzungu was jumping around all of that, breaking somebody's leg, I don't think it's something that any player wants to go through. And I hope that Bernard Parker can get back onto the pitch and play, because he was rebuilding, or not rebuilding, he was playing very well there at TS Galaxy. So let's see what happens. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Remember, tomorrow we're going to break down the show. We're going to break down the game properly. 12:30 in the afternoon, Monday to Friday, Monday to Wednesday at 8 p.m. You can join me on TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. If you want to add your voice to the show, you know that you have to join me on TikTok. But thank you guys so much to the commenters. Thank you guys so much for the people who joined me. Thank you to the gifts. Tikuktula, Hlongwane, Velile, Fananani, MK, PK, Usotobe. Thank you so much, guys, for the gifts. Thank you so much for the support. Fighting no one, trying to fix African football. No, I'm joking. This is a platform where we get to talk. So thank you guys so much for showing me so much love. It's at night now. Yesterday we slept late because of Bafana. Today we sleep late because of this. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12:30. If you have not followed, follow, man. Follow, man. Who cares? Hashtag who cares, man. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12:30.